The madness on the court is now underway, and this year, sports betting apps are expected to get just as much action.
Experts predict not millions, but billions, yes, with a B, will be betting on bets surrounding the tournament. Ashton Hackman has been looking to the trends with the tourney this year, and it seems like everyone wants to get in on the action. Everyone wants to win some money. Everyone wants to be right. Everyone wants a perfect bracket.
Yes, they do. They have been eyeing their brackets all day. We were talking, you still got a perfect bracket going.
My bracket is perfect.
We'll have to check. I've been watching the Duke game. We'll have to see if your Duke holds up the year. But plenty of people have been keeping an eye on their brackets, possibly for the chance to win some cash as well. Now, the American Gaming Association, that is, they estimate that Americans will place $3.3 billion in legal sports bets between the men's and women's basketball tournaments. That's a 45% increase over the last 3 years. They attribute that rise to growth in legal sports betting markets. It also just happens to be a happening time. We have a lot of sports, obviously, that are overlapping at this time of year, but experts warn that gambling addictions, they can come a problem sooner than you might think.
95% of the population sports bets responsibly, but there's still that percentage that have a problem. And what we're not for or against gambling, but what we do is advocate for the people who do have a problem.
That's Christina Gray. She's with the Indiana Council on Problem Gambling. She also said more folks and younger folks are drawn in because of aggressive advertisements by sports betting apps. So ahead at 5:30, we'll talk about some of the signs of addiction. But the odds, you probably heard them, they're astonishing if you want a perfect bracket. 1 in 9.2 quintillion. I'm already out of that match. Wisconsin let me down late in the game, so
yes,
we're rooting on Felicia.
Yeah, well, I think that Wisconsin game probably is a bracket buster for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
All right, Ashton, thanks so much.
All the fun. All right, and check this out. The NCAA National Championship trophy making its way through schools across central Indiana for a cool photo op. The trophy tour made a couple stops today, one at Hamilton Southeastern, and then another one was at North Central High School.
And hopefully you got your bracket locked in for the tournament before that deadline at noon today. The first tip off around 12:15.
Plenty of people are excited about their picks, but especially a group of students at Lantern Road Elementary in Fishers.
That's where 50 students had different strategies. All had the same goal, however. They all want that perfect bracket. All saying they aced it, knowing it's going to put them on top.
I hope our bracket wins.
They're showing that they can work as a team, and it's just cool. And I don't think a lot of people expect that from 3rd and 4th graders.
So 2 of the school's brackets will be selected to go up against 400 others from classrooms all around the state of Indiana. That's fun.
Yeah, really fun. For more March Madness content, our Locked On Sports team has you covered.
That's right. They have a bracket breakdown, and it walks you through who to watch for. They talk with analysts and players, a little bit more insight into who they think is going to do well. Right now, you can stream their preview of the game set for tomorrow, including the big one with Purdue, that first round matchup against Queens. That'll be at 7:35 tomorrow night. They also are covering all the action from the women's tournament, so you can stream it all right now if you head over to our streaming channel, WTHR+.